Welcome to Hello Port Hueneme. I'm your host, Tom Dunn, and today we're at the Navy Port, and I am with Teresa Mitchell. Welcome, Teresa.
Hello.
You are the Public Affairs Officer for the Naval Base Ventura County.
Yes, well, today we're going to visit with first the Commanding Officer of Naval Base Ventura County, Captain Chris Yonke, is going to give us a brief, and it's a general overview of the three locations that make up Naval Base Ventura County. That's Port Hueneme, which we'll see today, Point Magoo, most of the aviation squadrons, and San Nicolas Island. But today at the port, we're actually visiting with one of our unknown squadrons, sometimes unknown units, and that's the Army LCUs. That's the 481st Transportation Company, and they have 4 LCUs out here. We're going to go aboard ship, so we're going to go underway and do a firefighting demonstration and a transportation demonstration, live demonstration. We're also going to be visiting with UCT2, that's Underwater Construction Team 2, and they're one of 2 worldwide underwater diving construction, and they're going to do a live demonstration of their surface supply air dive capabilities.
Okay, it sounds like we have a lot on our plate, and it should be interesting. I can't wait to take the ship out into the waters and see what it's like. So we're going to go over to the ship, so join us, and we'll see you in a minute or two.
All right, thank you. Our last speaker is...
That's the other way around. Good morning, everyone. Captain Ray Jordan. I'm the company commander for the 41st Transportation Company Heavy Boat stationed out of Port Hueneme. I apologize for the slide deck. I only have 3 slides. I was having computer issues earlier, but I can brief by exception pretty well. So the way my command is broken up, myself as company commander, my first sergeant standing behind you. We are the face of the 481st. Everything runs through us. We are reservists as well. I don't know if you realize that or not. So we are only 1 week a month, 2 weeks a year. In reality, we're here a little bit more than that. But we're a tenant here, and we appreciate all the support we can get from the host and the base. I love being able to talk about my unit and what we can do, so I appreciate you guys coming out so we can sell our story. And yes, the question we get all the time is the Army has boats. Yes, we actually have more floating craft than the Navy. The Navy has more airplanes than the Air Force, so it's kind of ironic. So here's our mission. A lot of words, a lot of technical stuff. Long story short, we get the big stuff in the boats out at sea to shore with unimproved ports and upward rivers. Our vessels, can you just go to the next slide real quick? It shows the boat. Here's what the boat looks like. It's got the open bow. You can stab the ocean, the land, drop the bow, or you can get the rolling stock off, or you can do what's called lift on off the sides, where you lift the cargo off of the big MSC ships onto our boats. We take it from out to sea into shore. We're the taxiway or the middleman. We do a lot of work with NCT2. They provide us training. We provide a platform for them, so we do a lot of joint operations. We go down and we deal with the SEAL teams down in San Diego, where they attack our boats, and we do vessel defense. I just had 2 crews return from a deployment in Kuwait, where we did a lot of the theater lift in Kuwait. And then we are also part of DISCA, where if an earthquake happens or the hurricanes down in Puerto Rico, we have a unit on the East Coast. So I'm one of 2 heavy boat companies, one on the East Coast, one over here. And then they were going to send a vessel down there to help with what I stated earlier about the ports were washed out, so they can't get the big cargo ships in. So they're going to use one of the boats on the East Coast, sail them down, and use it for that way. Are there any questions that I can answer at this time? So again, like the other 2 gentlemen, we appreciate you guys coming out. We love being able to talk about our story and getting it out there. So any opportunity we can, we like to do it.
And they're actually hosting a drill weekend this weekend?
It is, yes, it's our drill weekend. So you won't see 149 soldiers on my side because we do rotational stuff. So I only have like 1.5 crews here, just for so we'd be on top of each other and everything else. So I know we have a sail plan for you if you want to partake in that, and then we have some fire drills, some drills that they'll do on the vessel at that time, and I know the dive team has some stuff for you guys planned as well. So
we can ask questions out on the boat, or there'll be some other members. I think we're gonna move out.
Okay, cool.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Staff Sergeant Hall. I'm the bosun for this
cell today. A few safety things that we're going to go over. If there is any type of emergency, emergency like a fire, and ship, fan overboard, I'm going to have everyone assemble up on the bridge behind the bridge. There's a rescue workboat you'll see when we go up and take a tour of the vessel. And then when we're handling lines, just make sure you're away from the edge of the handrails and the guardrails. My guys are going to be running up and down the pier, the vessel, sorry, and the pier to run the line. So make sure you just kind of stand out to the side. The restrooms are inside. We'll show you that when we do a tour. Other than that,
All right. Well, thank you.
pretty good. So, any questions at all?
To get 2 divers set up, feel free to come right up to the edge. We're going to do a kind of run, show you guys through the dive. I'm going to turn it over to Lieutenant JG Zach Naskotsky and then Chief Caprillion over here. They can kind of walk you through and talk you through everything while these guys are getting all set up and ready to enter the water. So you guys can do it simultaneously.
And we can do a few different modes of decompression. We can decompress them in the water on air. We can decompress them in the water on air and O2, which we don't have an O2 rack set up right now. And once we get them to their 30, 20-foot stop in the water, we'd switch them to oxygen, and then they would breathe oxygen in the water. Or we can forego all of that, and at 40 feet in the water, we'll just pull them up, get them on the surface, undress them, put them in a recompression chamber, and then put them on oxygen down at 50 feet, and decompress them there inside the chamber where it's warm, say underneath it here. Yeah, underneath the boat, so you can't get any sunlight. Gotta go.
On service!
58-second ascent. Red dot, run it over.
I want the cameraman to get down on the back. Get back.
Come here, baby. Come here. And make sure you get another guy to help him too.
Red dot, run it over.
Gotta have muscular calves to carry around those long shoes.
Well, these this ladder system, we're just trying it out for the first time, so it's a little.
The bridge, that's where everything happens. You got that side line. He's going to give you a quick brief on how the bridge operates, but I'm going to meet my chief engineer, Carl Speaker. He's the officer aboard in charge of everything below decks. So once we get tied up, if anybody wants to go in the engine room, Mr. Speaker will escort you down there. You need earphones because our engine's still going to be running. So that'll be optional. There's 2 big engines and a whole tunnel space down there. And to your question about exercising on the boat, if we have exercise gear, that's where it is. And we try and do that because if we have a long on the way period, this is a small boat. There's not enough spaces or enough stairs to walk. So everybody doing okay? You guys were on the deck for a long time. Everybody good? Any water? Anything? Okay. All right. Our first class water.
Okay, this is a bridge. I'll go over the equipment first. We got our chart plotters are here, which are exit system, which they're completely separate, redundant systems. So if one goes down, it doesn't affect the other one. Both systems only have one computer, and if it went down, drive while I'm talking here. So I get on my cell phone. We'll make
So am I.
Yeah.
Both of us. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I quit. So we have that. Then we have 2 different radars. One's a 3 centimeter. The other one's a 10 centimeter. Short range, long range. Back here is just called our GMDSS. It's an emergency radio system that ships are required to have. It has radio telex and MRSAT, so we're talking via the satellite system. In the back over here, we have a satellite system. We get satellite TV and internet and such. And we have 2 satellite systems. We have an elevator.
That's in the paint locker right here on the upper left. Yeah. And so we have some of the hazardous chemicals, the paint, some oil, some of that stuff. And we like to keep it contained in one spot, so that way if it does catch fire, it's only going to burn it. So, and I'm relying on the next senior person to know, yep, he's doing that right. Yep, he's done that right.
Okay. No, just because I was wondering.
Check in the back of his hand.
About to open the bulkhead.
Yeah, he took off his glove. Took off his glove.
You did?
So this is the galley. This is where they will eat. Obviously, the cook prepare food here. Further back, it goes all the way back to the dry storage, and it actually goes fairly back. Our MWR, you've got to keep soldiers entertained at all times. So they'll have PlayStations, they'll have all that stuff, and actually we do get a TV. I don't know if it's rabbit ears or what, but sometimes they have TV going on in here. We have all the fine dining equipment, coffee, milk machine, toaster. But the cooks get very creative.
And are they cooks by trade?
They are.
Oh, they are. So you can go underway with cooks.
Yes. They are what we call 92 Golfs. They go to cook school, culinary school, and they go shopping. They go get they have their list, and they come and they make it. The best meal I had in Afghanistan was on a boat in Kuwait.
Wow.
So they get very they're really good at fish. So this is the the mess hall. Don't ever leave your hat on here, or it'll end up in a freezer.
That's the air compressor system. That's how we operate our steam. That's off air. And start our engines off air. The tank there is our sewage system. So kind of collect all that stuff, can't send it overboard. So get it outboard. I'll take you in the bow thruster room. That's the engine that ends up unrated by that engine there. And then you have primary mover for this particular piece of equipment, and then also our emergency fire pump. This is our main fire pump.
This is the head.
They do. Because I want them living, breathing in the boat.
Right, okay.
My cooks cook, and if they're at battle, somebody they're staying on the boat. So it saves the Army money on lodging. Bathroom here, bathroom forward up there, laundry room back over here. It just makes a big circle. Your vessel master and chief engineer is sleeping at the forward lodging. You can go in here, there's nobody in here if you want to see what a bathroom on a boat looks like. And then we'll take you, and then you can poke your head down there to the laundry room. We do the laundry room here. Most fires that happen are the lint traps on the dryers. So they always have somebody that's one of their bills. That's the lint traps. So if you want to come in here, check this out.